Hey guys, Tom here, and today I've got a domination on jungle, and it's no ordinary domination because this was some footage I took of the night, which was a play with the developers night, which is basically what this whole 10-minute or so commentary is going to be about. So basically, Treyarch on Thursday night, which was the 17th of March, had a play with the developers night on the PlayStation 3. Now, just by chance, I was on the Call of Duty website, and I don't check the Call of Duty website every day for any scrap news. It's like every month and 2 months something. Out of pure boredom, I go and have a look at it. So I went on it, and it was something about play with the developers. And usually these things are I'm not trying to start Xboxes suck, that kind of thing. But generally these things are usually for Xbox or something like that. So yeah, I didn't really think of it, but I clicked it anyway. And basically just and it was play with the developers on the PS3. So I thought that was quite cool. And it had a list of like PSN IDs, and out of pure I was like, well, screw it, what have I got to lose? I decided to add a couple of them. Some of their friends lists were already maxed out, but a couple of them just friend request was sent. So anyway, come Thursday night, I think the time for them was 1 till 5 PM. Which was around 8 till midnight for the UK. So that's kind of perfect time because I'm generally on from around that time. And it was pretty awesome. I have to say, the whole night, I had no idea what to expect. I had everything set up, had my headset charged, had my HD PVR plugged in, and it was kind of it was a kind of crazy night. Not in terms, obviously I was just sitting at home playing a Call of Duty, but in terms of like, I didn't know if they'd had the headsets on. Would they be answering questions? What would they be doing? Would they even get a chance to play with them? And to be honest, it was so convenient for me. I managed to play with someone from the Treyarch team at least throughout the majority of the night. For 3 hours straight, basically, I was playing with them, which is rare because but I was just asking so many questions. Now, at times I had the audio set to record, so it was like I got perfect. But at other times, it's a bit annoying. Things kind of failed on me, or out of my own stupidity, I didn't click record buttons and just a load of stuff. So unfortunately, I've got a few half conversations and things where maybe like they're giving answers to questions, but I don't have the audio recorded for that. So I'm going to be doing probably two videos to try and condense it down to the evening with Treyarch. And the people I spoke to, I managed to speak to a guy called Damon, who was he is like a single player kind of guy who did the story. So but he was good. He answered a lot of my multiplayer questions. And then I managed to speak to the producer for Call of Duty Black Ops. They didn't tell you their names. I don't think Damon was meant to tell me his name, because the other ones were like, oh, sorry, we can't tell the names. I was like, oh, okay, which is fine. But it was just a bit awkward because you don't really know how to refer to them. But yeah, so they basically, I was about to speak to the producer, the art designer, artist basically, who did all the artwork for the game. Single player guy, a multiplayer guy. And who else was it? There was someone else, but I can't remember. It was so basically. I've learned so much about that game in that night that my mind was just kind of like boom with information. Hope you like my little sound effect there. Boom. Anyway, moving on quickly. So yeah, and this was a game that Jack and me joined. Jack Theo 1. I'll just call him Jack from here on out. If you haven't seen him in any of my other videos, then you probably have. He comes up since he started doing his COD videos, and it was quite interesting because I've been playing with them all evening, and it was great to actually go against them in a game. And I think they win, but I don't think we lose. We don't lose horribly. Yeah, we put up a good fight against them, but they were pretty good. They weren't awful, and but they were really nice guys. Like, they answered nearly all my questions. I didn't ask any stupid questions. There are certain questions that you kind of know the answers to, like oh, why is second chance, or second chance in this game? Why is second chance in the game? Well, it's there for players who struggle to get kills. What's the point asking them? And I don't know. What's another question? Oh, why did you go to quickscoping? Well, again, everyone knows the answer to that. Really, because it was no skill. It was a bit ridiculous, to be honest. So yeah, I would completely agree. Probably with why they took it out. So I was asking, a couple of the questions are quite, what do you think about sniping? What do you think to RCXDs? And then some of them are just completely like, oh, so what's your favorite game type? And so it's varied. Yeah, I'll probably release it into. I basically have a whole interview with the single player guy and a kind of an interview with the multiplayer guys. And yeah, so I'll upload that in 2 parts. It's a bit I've had to cut bits, and it was extremely hard to get it match my audio with their audio. So it's not going to be awful, but it's going to be a bit probably shoddy at parts, and there'll be some of the audio that I don't have that he gave answers to. Text will be on the video, so you can actually see what I obviously was saying in response to his answers. I hope you enjoy it. I think it's something quite unique. I don't think a lot of people, how rare is it really to get the chance to speak to the people who made the game? I had like 3 hours basically to, not trying to big myself up, but I kind of was having one-on-one interviews with them. I muted other people. They kept inviting me back to their party. It was pretty immense, really. Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel like learned a lot from that night. And it's kind of like, to put the faces, not faces, what am I talking about? To, kind of see the guys who made the game, and, they were nice, and they even asked about my YouTube channel, and I think one of them wrote it down, which at the time I was just, like, in awe, because, like, yeah, I'll show it around the office, check it out, and I was just like, oh my god! But, these things probably come to nothing, but, you know what? Some guy at Treyarch has a bit of paper with my channel name on it. You know what? Exactly, could end up in a bin, some skip somewhere in California, or it could end up in his favourite little bar. I don't know. Who knows? What he'll do with that information. But they were really keen. I didn't try and I wasn't like, oh, Treyarch, your game's amazing, I love it. But I did say, like, I think you've got a good game here. But what are the reasons? Maybe you did this, and that. And I tried to be as honest as I can. I didn't try and slag them off because I thought, it's just rude, really, maybe to have gone in and be like, hey, why did you get rid of nukes and your games? Because that would have just been really immature, and they probably wouldn't have put up with me for as long as they did. To be honest, if I'd gone in with that approach, but. Yeah, but they were really good about it. I thought the whole evening was really enjoyable. So yeah, so like I said, the next, probably tomorrow, maybe the day after, I'm not too sure. The editing's taken me quite a while, and I don't want to kind of moan here, but a lot of my videos recently, I know a lot of people subscribe to me for my zombie stuff, but there's only so much zombie stuff I like to do. Kind of going off zombies a bit. I've played the hell out of that game mode, and I'm getting a bit bored of it now. I know a lot of people subscribe to me for my zombie stuff. I'm always aware of that fact. So I know some people have already said, oh, it's been ages since you've done zombie stuff. There will be some zombie. I've got quite a lot on my hard drive. A lot of games sitting there, but it's just kind of thinking what to do with them, really. I don't know. Maybe you guys leave a comment. I mean, are you happy for multiplayer? Would you rather see stuff like multiplayer stuff and games with Treyarch, which I have quite a few of, or would you rather see zombie stuff? Personally, I'd like to show more multiplayer stuff. I don't want to be known as, oh yeah, that guy who does all the zombie stuff. I'd like to have like a 50-50, so that I can appeal to more audiences, really. But I think yeah, like I said, going back to my videos, been getting a lot of few views. I've got about 200 something subscribers now. Maybe they're only getting like 50 views a video, which is kind of sad because they've kind of gone down from what they were. Again, I'm not trying to moan and going like, oh, why are you not watching? Because it's you're gonna have to watch them. It's I can't make people. But no, I think if you want to hit the guys, some of the questions that I asked, people who made the game, definitely check out the video in the days to come. So yeah, and I'll say in this video, like, I'll apologise for all the stuff, like so maybe some stupid questions that I ask, maybe my stupid voice, because at times I was a bit like, Treyarch, and I was a bit not like overexcited, because that makes me sound about 10, but no, I was like, oh my god, because I didn't plan any questions. I had, and they were like, yeah, do you want to ask some questions? I'm like, okay, think of some questions, quick. And I'll apologise for the shocking gameplay that I provide in these games. I think the worst game was where I went 2-5, and that's just, yeah, I can't even explain it. It's just pathetic. It's fine to say it. But I'll say it in this video because I really don't want a comment maybe in the next one going 2-5, you fucking suck. Like, yeah, I know I went 2-5. Okay, I get that. you don't have to, you know, I know I did, obviously, but I was a bit busy trying to ask questions from Treyarch, but there we go. I'm sure someone will find fault, but never mind. So yeah, basically, whole evening Treyarch was really good. Got loads of opinions, and yeah, they were you know they were cooler than I thought in a way. They were just, you kind of just realise that when everyone's like, oh, why can't they fix the game, and Treyarch, it's like, you know what, they're normal people. They go to work, they make a game, and they do their best to correct things that are wrong. And it's kind of, yeah, it's like kind of that, they're human beings. So when people are like, Treyarch, a faggot, they're all dicks, it's like, well, yeah, but they're just doing the job, you know, they're going to work, they're getting paid, they're coming home, you know, trying to please a couple of 100,000 people. I mean, how many opinions are you going to get? This is one opinion, there's thousands upon thousands out there, probably millions almost, when it comes to Call of Duty, so they have a pretty monumentous task, but they were pretty good about the whole thing, I must say. So yeah, we unfortunately, I don't think we didn't lose too badly. Me and Jack put up a good fight, and a couple of our random teammates, but Treyarch were just too good for us. It's quite funny to see they used a lot of complete fail of the voice there. They used a lot of guns that you wouldn't use yourself, because, well, I mean, they made it, they know, and they did well with them. Like, you know, if I stick a Spectre on, I'm probably bound to go negative. These guys were just like running around lightweight and just destroying us. So yeah, but Jack and me did well. We got the same score, ironically, but well, unfortunately we lost. Having a bit of banter with them here, and yeah, look out for these interviews in the days to come, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.